What's up, guys? How you doing? My name is Oscar Chavez and I am the owner-operator of Micro Leading Farm, and I'm here in this video today to take the opportunity to discuss a little bit about, well, where we started and where we're going with this farm. So come along for the ride, bear with me. I don't do a whole lot of videos, so hopefully I don't drive you too crazy, but I think it's going to be a good video, so come along. So what's up, guys? This is new for me, so please bear with me, but I'm here to tell you a little bit about what it is we do at the farm. So our farm is it's still fairly new. We've been farming for probably about a year now, and what we have started with is an urban farm. Like you see here, we are presently renting where we're at right now, and our landlords were super awesome. We were very blessed to have them, and they were fine with me coming in here and tearing out the sod. From this area, which is about 32 by 25 feet. So we have a few beds of 25 feet rows here that you see, and everything that we do is high rotation. A lot of what I've come across in my studying and reading has been on, just trying to plant in as small a space but produce as much as possible, considering we didn't have the land to work with. So I do a lot of leafy greens, high rotation crops, high intensity. A lot of what how I've gotten to this point has been, like I said, by reading books, and J.M. Fortier, fantastic book that he has, The Market Gardener, of course Curtis Stone, The Urban Farmer, another awesome book, and Elliot Coleman, and there's so many sources that I've been reading through online as well. So I mean, I can go on and on and on. But so the main thing for us though is that we're still learning. I mean, this is a totally brand new thing for me. It actually all started at the last place we were at a few years ago, where I guess my passion got a little out of hand with container gardening. So I had a bunch of pots everywhere, and all these pots were filled with tomatoes and peppers and all kinds of goodies. Basically just growing stuff, not only because I loved it, but because of providing some food for our family. At the time, it was just my wife and I, so we just wanted fresh, organically grown produce, as fresh as we can get it, because there's such a huge difference in what you pick out of the field versus what you get in the store. So that's where it all started, but it quickly overtook our backyard or our patio area that we had. So I'm sure you'll see a picture scroll up in just a moment. So, with that passion, when we moved into our new place here about 3 years ago, and that's when we were very blessed and fortunate to come across a wonderful couple that was gardeners themselves up in Connecticut. And so they were totally okay with us doing what we did here and taking out, the sod and bringing in, all this wonderful opportunity here. And so we started with growing food for ourselves and in our community, so selling a little bit here and there to some of the people around our neighborhood. Last year, that's how that started. And well, actually it started, I would say, the first year that we moved in here, to be honest with you. So it's the first year was more experimental. I wasn't selling to anybody, I was just growing and giving food out. And my wife swears that because of the fresh food that we were growing, that it helped our chances of getting pregnant. And so, my wife, she swears by it, and I do too. I think there was something to say about it. And either way, from trying to have a baby for so long, all of a sudden we have this wonderful, beautiful boy who is now 18 months old. And so not only was it something that I wanted to do to provide ourselves with all this wonderful nutrients, but I wanted to have a beautiful setting for my son to grow up in, and my wife, and I wanted them to have the things I never had growing up as a child. I grew up in Miami, and we weren't really in any type of setting, no farm setting or anything, so I really don't have any farm background. I mean, everything that I've done has been just self-taught. I've been a student of YouTube, and I've read a lot of books, and like I said, I've gone online a lot. So for me, it's been a lot of trial and error. Thankfully, we've had these great resources out there, that has helped a lot to get us to where we're at. I mean, that still doesn't mean we didn't have a lot of trial and error. We had a lot of trial and error. I'm still going through it day in and day out, but it gets better every year, because I take the failures that we've had on this farm as chances to learn, and it is the hard way of learning, but it is the way nonetheless that seems to help for you to really grasp of what's going on and adjusting. So but fast forward, we've been here, this is our third year now here at this location, and my wife and I finally decided it's time to look for our own place. So we've decided to take this market garden idea, this organic market garden idea, to the next level. And with that being said, we've closed on a piece of land that was 5 acres. Closed on the piece of land at the end of the year of 2018, and it is 5 acres, of which 2 acres are cleared at the moment, and I think we're probably going to keep it that way. I don't see us farming the full 5 acres, because it is just my wife and I, and my son's still too small. He's only 18 months at the moment, so eventually he will help us on the farm, but hopefully, right? At least until he hits 16, when he wants to go off and do his own thing. But whatever, let's not rush that. I'm enjoying his little footsteps everywhere right now. So but not to digress, there's a lot of financial burdens when it comes to starting a farm. You can get started on a bootstrap budget, but for us, bootstrap budget is still, there's still money involved, and with it being it's just a virgin land. It doesn't have, there's no infrastructure on the land, there's no electric on the land, there's no water on the land, so all these upfront costs are it's a decent upfront cost. We're trying to take things little by little, and we want to work on probably about 1/8 to 1/4 of an acre to start, like I said, so that way we can come to grips with the workload and financially as we grow as a farm, and we literally will grow that farm financially once we really start producing and getting the word out. So that brings me to a wonderful point. There is a fantastic farm that you guys need to check out, Neversink Farm. You need to go to their website. I'll put a link in the description down below. Always wanted to do that. You see everybody on YouTube doing that. So anyways, sorry, but the link will be down below. But these guys are awesome. They really got a beautiful farm. They're really they are doing it right, and I highly encourage you guys to check them out. They're on YouTube as well. But Connor is just, he's a blessing. Right now they're offering a scholarship program another reason why this video, and that scholarship program is phenomenal. I mean, he's got a wonderful online course, which I highly encourage everybody to take a look at, and if you can afford it, then by all means go for it. I highly recommend it. With the financial obligations that are coming up, it's a little difficult for me to be able to do that. So I am filming this as an interview, not only to talk a little bit about what we do, but to also interviews to see if we can get onto the scholarship. That would be fantastic, because I really think that his program would be so beneficial to us because it's a video-based online course that we can access for a lifetime, and take a look at all kinds of different strategies and approaches that he has perfected along the way, and that are tried and true, and that we can go ahead and utilize in our farm as well. And granted, the climates might be different, but the principles are still the same. And I think with his course, it can really help us along the way of not having to learn the hard way. Though our failures are learning experiences, I believe that, you know, in my heart and soul, and I embrace those failures. But I really feel that if there's somebody out there that can help you, whether it be a mentor or be someone just to provide you with a little bit of insight in their own struggles that they've had along the way. I mean, everybody has a lot that they can share and teach us all, you know. And I really feel like their program would be huge for us. And I hope you know, I hope we are eligible for that scholarship. And if we're not, then we're not. But then maybe sometime down the road when things are a little bit financially easier to do, then maybe. But at present time, raising a baby for the first time, this is our first son, and I'm super blessed, super blessed, we both are, to have him in our lives. But you know, financial obligations change, your priorities change in what you can do, and education is very important. So I'm not downplaying you know, what they offer. I just know that at present time we can't afford that, and that's why I'm here. So guys, there you go. There's a lot right there that I wanted to share with you guys, and I really think that this year is going to be amazing. It's going to be a lot of hard work. I mean, we got to get compost out there. I did lay out a cover crop on the field, which I'm sure you guys remember seeing in some other videos that I did post on Instagram and Facebook. So that was really cool. We're definitely trying to take a regenerative agriculture approach, and to help the beneficial bacteria and life, you know, the ecosystem that's underneath the ground, as well as, you know, for us as humans as well. But I think in the long haul, bringing that biodynamic element into our farm, I think is really going to help not only our community, but doing our part for our planet, you know, because everybody wants to go to Mars, but I mean, we're here now. We might as well take care of what we got. So with that being said, I will go ahead and let you guys go. I know I've held you long enough, but I want to thank you for sticking around as long as you have in this video, and I really am excited to share the rest of the development of the farm. So please stay tuned. You know, this is new for me, so I'm going to say it now. So go ahead and like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Share it with your friends. Post a comment down below if this is something that you too are experiencing, if you're starting a farm for the first time, or any type of new venture that's new for you that might seem a little scary. You know, share it with the community. Let's all talk about it, and let's all give each other words of encouragement, because together we can do a lot in this world. And I really feel very blessed to be around a lot of awesome people that have helped support us along the way. Well, thank you guys, and I really appreciate it, and I can't wait to see you guys come back again and share this with you. Take care, and God bless.